Hello. Good evening. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of ABC. I am Ada Brooks with Ada Brooks Consultant, and I am here to bring you your weekly HR 101 tip. Hello, how's everybody? I hope you have had a great day on today. I am excited. Well, before we get started, I want to say happy birthday to my nephew, LT. Leonard Tripp. You say, didn't you have a happy birthday shout out last week? I did. I told y'all the month of May is just our month. I just have a lot of people in my family who has a just so happen to have birthdays in May. So I want to say happy birthday. Hey, Miss Kelly, how are you? Thank you for joining me on tonight. So, before we get started, I also want to give a big salute. As we all know, this is Memorial Day weekend, and I want to salute all of those who have served our country, who has protected us, who want to say, you know what? I want to make the military a part of my life. Some of you have made it a career, 20 years, if not longer. Thank you so much for answering the call. To my own son, Ernest Nolan, who served in the Navy, I salute you. Thank you so very much. To my grandfather, Ernest Fobbs, to my dad, Charles Melvin Hunter, thank you. They've gone on, but they are my angels still here protecting their families. So, on that note, for all of you who have served and continuing to serve to make sure we are free enough to still yet live in this country, thank you very much. We salute you. Hey, Thomas Brewer, how are you? So, with that being said, hey, Elliot, how are you? With that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started. It's a little after 6, and you know I won't be here long, but something that's really been weighing heavy on me this week since the wake of the shooting that took place with those 19 children in Texas. We're praying for those families. We send our condolences to them from Arkansas. We know it's a lot. It's really a lot that's going on right now. And for us that work in the HR world, one thing that we always have to do or should do is ask our employees, how are you? And that's the topic for today is how are you? And you ask, Miss Ada, why you ask that question? Because mental health is real. You don't know what individuals are dealing with, but mental health is real. For the past 2 years, we've been locked in, couldn't really go anywhere. The cities, the states, the country was shut down. Now we dealing with high inflation, the gas prices, grocery stores, milk for the babies, the whole nine. It's a domino effect. But yet people are expected to go to work, give it 110%, come back home, have a smile on their face, be there for their babies, but you never really know what an individual is dealing with. And so, therefore, I want to know from my HR professionals, have you asked your team? Have you asked your leaders? Have you asked your managers, your supervisors? And then for my supervisors, my managers, my team leads, have you asked your team, How are you? I'm going to let that sit right there for just a second. Have you asked your team how are they doing? Have you checked on them mentally? Not have you gotten all these orders out? Not okay, how long will it be before you get this truck loaded? How are you? Because these are some pivotal times we are in right now. Because person don't know if they're going to make it one day to the next. You say, well, Miss Ada, what this got to do with HR? Everything. Because at the end of the day, guess what? HR professionals are more than just those individuals that hire you, terminate you, make sure you got your tax paperwork filled out correctly. We do employee relations. This all falls under your employee relations, checking on the mental status of our employees to make sure you are okay. Now, I'm not saying you can't go ahead and issue out those disciplinary actions for those of them that need them. My thing is to treat them as an individual, not just as a number. Don't belittle and don't degrade, but have a conversation with that individual as an individual. Because again, you don't know what that person is having to deal with. Because guess what? They could come back to the job and do what everybody else has been doing. You know what? Y'all don't care about me. I don't care about y'all. Because the mental state that they're in, all they see is I have no way out. So this is the next action. So I also know that majority of the companies have what they call an employee assistance program. I've spoken on this before, but I am so serious when I talk about this because the employee assistance program is a program that is set up for employees to go and have a conversation with somebody confidential. You don't have to come back and tell us what you talked about, who you talked to, none of that. This is to help your mental state. This is help to reassess you, to realign you, to revive you so you can go back to work and give it 110%. Because if you come in and you running on empty, then what is that going to do for your team? Sometimes it's not going to do anything because you're just going through the motions. I'm just here. I don't see nothing. I don't hear nothing. I just want to do my job and go home. And possibly you'll go home and you'll drink yourself a little bit, way too much. You'll have something to smoke, way too much, because you no longer want to deal with the things that you're having to deal with. You're already dealing with stress. We've already dealt with COVID. Some are still dealing with COVID. Now we're looking at the news and there's 19 children that's been killed, not shot, killed. You say, when we say that don't really affect us, but it does. May not be directly affect us, but indirectly it does. Because now we have a whole different concern. Because just like it happened in Texas, who's not to say it can't happen here in Arkansas? So now we got to figure out if our babies are going to be okay going to school. But I'm expected to go to work and give it 110%. And I may not feel like it one day. So I admonish you, if you have an HR department and if you all have an employee assistance program, put it up somewhere and alert, send out an email blast, put a sign up in the break room to let the individuals, to let your employees know, hey, you're not alone. We have people here who can help you. You get anywhere from 3 to 5 visits for free. And if you need more than that, that's between you, the therapist, the psychologist, or whomever you needed to have a conversation with, and the insurance company. But I would admonish you to take advantage of it so that you will know how you need to deal with the concerns that you have. I didn't say the worries, there's a difference. the concerns, because I don't want your concerns to turn into your worries, because your worries keep you up at night. Your concerns, they still allow you to sleep. Yes, I know you probably said, Miss Ada, I'll just go to church. I can do it. Okay. But God gave us psychologists, psychiatrists, those individuals as well. Take advantage of it because that's what it's there for. It's free. You say, I don't want to miss no time from work. Well, guess what? You don't have to, because now you can have a telemedicine over the phone, a teleconference over the phone, do it on your lunch hour. You can see them after work. But now it's all about you. Because if you are not in line, then how do you get your family in line? How do you show up for your family? How do you show up for the job? Managers, supervisors, team lead, how do you show up for your team? Don't be afraid to ask for help. It could be a life or death situation. But show them that you are more than just somebody that's expecting them to perform well, but you want to treat them as a person. You want to respect who they are, and you're truly concerned with their well being. But they'll never know if you don't ask and be very sincere in asking. We always used to say, if you see something, say something. It could be the very thing that could save not just your life, but other individuals around you. So it's very important that we take care of our mental state during these particular times. If that means you take a mental day, take one PTO day, turn off the phone, get off social media, and just spend some time with you. It's amazing how you would feel when you come back. But we have to start taking care of ourselves in order to take care of the job, in order to take care of the family. So on today, I know you probably say, well, Miss Ada, that was a lot. We weren't expecting for you to come out like this. I know. But if I don't, then guess what? I can't take care of me in order to come here every Thursday and give you all the things that you need, the tips that you need. This is just a tip. Now it's up to you if you decide to do anything with that tip. But sometimes we do have to, as the old people used to tell us, steal away. Sometimes you have to be willing to steal away in order to take care of you, to take care of the job, to take care of your team, to take care of your household. It all goes hand in hand. And yes, we know everything is going according to plan, but you still have to do your part in taking care of you. So, on today, I hope I've been able to say something to spark you, to make sure you have the right people around you, to take advantage of the employee assistance program that your company have. If you're not sure if they have it, you know what? I want you to give ABC a call, 501-291-1650. Or you can send us an email to abc@abchr101.com. Please remember, go by and check out our new website. I'm excited about that. Check us out on YouTube. Yes, we are doing it big. We want to make sure we reach the masses and getting our information out. We do not do this alone. We could not do it without you all supporting us. But at the same time, we want to make sure you have the information that you need and adequate information. So, on tonight, I hope I've been able to give you all some great information. Again, to all of those who have served in the military, this is Memorial Day weekend. We salute you, we thank you, we honor you. Love on your kids, love on your husband, love on your wife, love on your boo thing, love on everybody, because we know tomorrow is not promised to us, but we definitely do not want to miss out on anything or do it differently, because we can't do the same thing and expect a different result. We have to be willing to do things differently. So, with that being said, I want to say thank you. Until next week, I am Ada Brooks with Ada Brooks Consultant. I will see you for another episode of ABC. Have a great evening.